My WT micro body is finally done. I have never gone to this extent of the paint and building a bumper on one of these SCX24s, and I'm glad I did. It really challenged me, and I learned a lot along the way. I made some mistakes. What I want to do is we'll go over the build and then put it on the indoor course and see how it performs. Let's dive into it. All right, here it is. I love the way it turned out. I was kind of going for a black and white theme here. Now, this body, like I said before, is WT Micro. You can find him on Etsy, and then he also has an Instagram. You can tell he took some time in designing this because there's a ton of details with a gas cap, some venting on the hood. Now, I screwed up on the paint a few times, so I have quite a few coats of paint. So when you first get this, these are more detailed, and then just don't screw up like I did and I have to have tons of layers of paint on there. Now this is a two-piece body. You have the cab and you have the bed, and then mine came screwed together, which was nice. And then the bed and the roof came loose along with some other things. Now when you order this, you have a couple options. You have the stock chassis, like what I did. I recycled my base camp chassis, or you have the option for the Endura low center of gravity chassis. And when I flip this open, we'll dive a little more into that. But I did make my own windshield and windows. This is my first time ever doing anything like this. You can see added some cracks there. The windows are rolled halfway down, and then the back window right there has a little crack in it. I use, I think it's 1/8 inch Lexan from Amazon on that. Now it's kind of hard to see. There is a roll cage in there. Now one thing I wish I would have did before gluing the roll cage in there is maybe add a couple of bars right here along the front. I think that's going to be kind of a pain to try to add after the fact, but you know, I learned. And then the bumper is made out of the same material as well. Let me find it's just one of these rods here. This 1/8 inch rod is what I used to make the roll cage, and then the bumper, the stinger on the bumper. And then the square piece is, should have been more prepared, is the square tube right here that I got from Hobby Lobby. And now originally I used this plastic cement, but trying to keep that stinger bent, I used a bit of this and then hot glue to make that stick. Now these little hooks, not hooks, these little D-rings are from Mias Racing, and what I did was, see these little attachments right here, I actually cut those off the stock bumper of the base camp and then glued them on there. And then the winch I got from eBay. I can't remember the name of the person that had these on there, but they're on eBay and on Etsy as well. Now flipping this open, now you can see the brackets, or shock towers if you will, that were included in the kit because I'm using the stock chassis. So you have tons of tunability right there for your shocks. Now he does have a little circle here to where the magnets glue, and the magnets are included in the kit, and they snap in right there on the front shock tower. Moving to the front here, I'm using the RS100 micro servo. Now you do have to use an adjustable servo mount, and I'm using the Mias Racing brass servo mounts up front, and obviously you can see I'm using the Little Guy Racing Midnight Super 8 axles. I really want this to have a wide stance, almost like an FJ on Super Duty axles. Now to go along with the front axles, I'm using the brass steering up front, and then with the shocks, I have the Endura big bore 40mm shocks, and I'm using a couple drops of 15 weight oil in there. The rear axle, I just have a little bit of brass right there, but that's all the brass I have in the back, and I am using Endura high clearance links. And what I did, I took an O-ring out of one side so it has more play for articulation. And then for the drive shafts, I am just using the Endura drive shafts there in stock skid. Tires for this rig, I am using the Little Guy Racing black labels. I love these tires, they work great, and I love how they look like the BFG stickies. So one thing I am probably gonna have to do is swap out the inserts. These stock foams look like they might fold over a little bit on side hilling, but we'll get on the course and test it out. Now these locking hubs right here, hopefully you can see that. So those are from TCRC on on Amazon. You get 4 for a pack, and then the rear, these are caps from Endura. I got those on Amazon as well. And then the wheels are from DJ Crawler. So that sums up the build. What I'm going to do now is charge the battery, get it over on the course. Now the battery I'm using is this guy right here, and I have some Velcro, so actually it'll fit, just like this on the slider, and actually it fits perfect. If it was any longer, this would not work. I would take it outside, but decided to snow and rain on me, so for now I'm just going to stick to the indoor course. So let's get this charged and head over there. Okay, you know the drill. We need to successfully make it all the way around the course. The part we might have some issues with is when we come up and do the side hilling right here. The foams might be a little too soft for that. Don't mind the boxes over here. I'm in the process of adding to the course here, so let's get going. I just love to hear the grip of those tires. These bad boys are massive. Making easy work of this first part. I did a little bit of tuning on the Lizard Pro on the app. See right there. I think I got everything how I want it. I think I got that stinger at a good height there, so it's not really running into anything on the course. But so far so good. It's smooth. Tight turn here. There you can see the folding of the tire, but alright, here's the part with the side hilling. Let me actually get around the other side and see how it does. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, it's not liking it. Oh, nope. I don't want to roll this thing just yet. But yeah, side hilling, hard to tell because of the shadow there, but that tire's folding over. The rear one's folding over pretty bad. Yeah, you can see right there. We'll have to get some other foams, but alright. Let's do some side obstacles here. Hard right. Might have turned a little bit too late. Come on, turn, buddy. Oh, come on. Turned a little bit too late, but nice. Those shocks are working awesome. Let's do this side hill right here. Perfect. All right, of course we got to take it through the water crossing here. Big tires just eat this obstacle up coming through here. Perfect. And then come out of there. No, come on, a little bit understeer. Ah. Nope, come on. That back tire's getting hung up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Let's keep this going. Come down the hill. The sound of those tires are so satisfying. Perfect. Oop. Sweet. Up and over that fairly easy. Oh, over that pretty easy. Need a cameraman. Need to adjust the steering a little bit. Looks like the tire's getting into the shock a little bit. And then let's bellow it out a little bit. Let's hit this last line here. Oops, pushing it. Gosh dang. Those tires keep folding over and I can't, plus with the BBs. Come out of there. Oh, it's not liking that. I'm trying to get up the side hill right here. Man. Front tire grab there a little bit there, finally. There we go. That was a tough one. Perfect. And just do this last climb here. Found the traction. Oh no! Well, the Stinger works. Well, we know that the Stinger can take a hit. Holy cow. Perfect. Well, I'd say the build is a success. I do need to swap out the inserts here, but I have those on the way, and look out for that video. I'm going to be trying a new product that I saw on Facebook and bought them off Etsy, so they're on the way. It's good to know that the Stinger, you can kind of see the blemish there, that it could take a hit and it not break off, so happy about that. Like always, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.